So Chris Brown has been hit by a 20 million lawsuit, and it looks like Julia Fox may know a few other rappers as well, and Kanye is not pleased by that. Hey guys, it's Murad Murali here again with another video. It is daily and consistent content, baby. Daily and consistent content. Let's get straight into this video, guys. Click that button and subscribe. Click that button if you have not. I don't know what are you guys. I just don't know what you guys are doing. Let's get to 260,000 subscribers. We are definitely en route. We are close to 257. Let's go. So Chris Brown has been hit by a pretty bad lawsuit, guys. $20 million. A $20 million lawsuut from a woman who is accusing him of the R word on a yacht. And he has obviously come out and has refused everything and said that people normally do stuff like this to him when he's about to, come out with an album. And Tory Lanez has also joined into the conversation and has supported Chris Brown as well. And he is like, they're both just saying that this is not me, this always happens. Why hasn't the woman gone to the police? Why is she going public with it? Why is she filing a huge lawsuit? The 20 million lawsuit does not mean that Chris Brown has to pay 20 million, because it's not as if he's been ordered to do so right now. Just in the beginning of the steps. Massive lawsuit though, huge amount of money that she's accusing him of. One would wonder, why would you not go to the police and keep this a private matter, then go public? And 20 million is a lot of money as well. But at the same time, it doesn't negate the fact that this could actually be true, and only time will tell when it comes to this. And victims do need support, if they are victims, to be honest with you. We also have Miss Julia Fox. Now, this girl, her and Kanye have become so close now that she's calling them, page 6 I was saying, as Julie. It's just not hitting for me. I feel like Kanye and Julia are just not, Julia, they're just not what they need to be for me. I don't know, I'm just not really seeing it. I just don't really see them click, to be honest with you. There's a pinata behind me. I know you guys are probably wondering, why is there a pinata behind me, guys? This pinata is heavy. Do you understand? This pinata is very, very heavy. It is for my father. It is my dad's birthday today. So I thought, let me get him a pinata, and it is very heavy. And it's not filled with sweets and chocolates and snacks. Well, we have some of that in there anyways. But it's filled with money. Money. Cash. Coins. Notes. Money. It's pretty heavy, guys. Pretty heavy. And that's what it's all about. I love this pinata. This pinata is amazing. Let me just hold it as I do the rest of the video. We also, let me not break it. Yeah, so apparently she has been intimate with Drake, and Kanye is not happy with the news of this, and that these two were quite intimate, and she was staying at hers allegedly, but of course had to return quite quickly due to the borders between Canada and America closing. They obviously couldn't continue their escapade of romance, let's just say. And of course, Drake getting there before Kanye is going to hurt him even more, because they do have their beef. Although they solved it, there's going to have that hidden tension under there. And if he's parading around with a woman that Drake has touched, how guys and their ego and their misogyny of I hit her first, and whatever, you're mine, all of this nonsense that a lot of men like to do, it's going to bother a lot of them, to be honest with you. And I can see it bothering, knowing how, not that I know him, but knowing how he's been publicly. I feel like this could bother him, and out of all people, she had to be with Drake. That is just the icing on the cake for him, and it might just rub him the wrong way, or perhaps he just doesn't care because they've been going around everywhere. Reports are saying that Wendy Williams could come back in March, but as of right now, she's in a position where she's going to fire her entire team. Reports are saying via Radar Online, and that there are parts where she can't even dress herself. Although a lot of people may not be a fan of Wendy Williams, I'm not a massive fan of her as well. I feel like when she does her reporting or her interviews, she can be disrespectful to her guests. And I feel like, yes, you can get the juicy information, but you don't have to degrade people. So I've never been a fan of the way she's done it, especially to Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston. I just don't think that it was nice the way she spoke about them, and then she was crying on a show about Whitney when Whitney passed away, when more time you weren't even friends with her like that, nor did you like her. You were antagonizing her continuously, and while she was at her worst state, and it just wasn't funny, to be honest with you, because she has children. Anyways, although I'm not a massive fan of her for reasons like that, I am not in a position to find satisfaction in somebody's misery, especially somebody who is going through something that potentially could be Alzheimer's, dementia. With me growing up around people in my family who have had dementia, and I've seen the progressive state of them from being okay to being pretty bad, to the point where they can't even eat from a fork. They're literally like a laying warning, like they're basically a corpse. And it's just extremely sad. It's very serious, and you know, I don't want to mock it as well, because if I were to mock her, I'd be mocking the disease as well, and it's just something that it doesn't do anything for me to do that. I do feel sorry for the state that she's in, for her son as well, because there will be stages of neglect from the son to, you know, believe that she's fine, it's okay, and then you have to accept it, the grief, there's just a lot that comes with it, a lot of emotional baggage for everybody involved. So I'm not going to be in a position here now and, you know, mock her for it, or be a feel type of happiness for somebody's misery or pain, regardless or irrespective of whether you like them or not. I don't know why one would be happy about it. Like, that speaks more of who you are as a person. So I'm not going to be really in that position, but you know, hopefully she just makes a speedy recovery, and people do miss her. And if read online, take it with a pinch of salt, but still, sometimes I had some tea in them. But you know, if she's set to come back in March, then congrats. But we'll just see, because if there are parts where she's not unable to address herself and there's a lot of confusion and Alzheimer dementia symptoms, you know, it's only going to get worse, guys. That's how it works for now. Let me know your thoughts are, guys, on these quick fire hot topics. I know you guys have been saying that you've been liking my recent longer videos. I like to keep them short and cute because a lot of people don't have time, to be honest with you, neither do I, and you know, quick information. But when it comes to the hot topics, I will occasionally drag them out a little bit for, you know, as opposed to just 2-3 minutes, so you guys get a couple of stories in one quick fire video. Subscribe, click that button, guys. It is daily and consistent content, baby, and I will catch you guys soon for another video. Let me just put this damn pinata down.